Hi friends, welcome to the Inspired Knitting Podcast. This is part 2 of my Finish or Frog It video. And yes, I am going to get straight into it. I realized when I recorded part 1 that it may seem a bit rushed. And if it is, I am sorry for that. However, there is a lot to go through and I don't want the videos to be super long. So I'm just trying to get through them as much as I can, or as fast as I can, shall I say. So I still have my tablet with me today, but I filtered my results on my projects pages. That way I can see which ones are in progress and which ones are, yep, the ones that are in progress, rather than having like the whole list of everything that I've finished. So yeah, I got that. I also have my Rubbermaid beside me with my project bags in it. This is going to be a surprise as much for me as it is for you, because I really have no idea what is in these project bags. And I also have project bags that I realized were still out that are beside me. So I am just going to jump right into it. And yeah, let's just do it. So the first one that I have here is a lingering sock, and this one here, I don't even know when I started it. Let me see here if I created a project page for it, just to give you an idea. My tablet is dying, of course. Let's see. I started this July 9th of 2025, so that's not too bad. So here it is. This is a Vanilla Bean sock by The Crazy Sock Lady. And I am using Nova Knits. She is a hand dyer from, yarn dyer, sorry, from Nova Scotia. And I think it was, the colorway was called Tickled Me Pink. So I just did a pop of color. I don't know what this purple is, but I just did a pop of color, and then I started the Vanilla Bean pattern. I got through the gusset. I don't know if I finished the decreases of the gusset, but not yet. But I have that going. So there is one project. This is definitely a finish. It's very rare that I will frog a sock, but that is definitely a finish. So there's that one. And then I decided that I would share this with you as well, because it is a work in progress. This is also definitely a finish. This is my opal sock, which you guys have seen most recently. This is the Opal Aqua Rel collection. So I am onto the foot of this sock. This is still sock 1. And this one hasn't really been getting too much attention either. I pretty much just exclusively work on it at the market when I'm just sitting there and I have some time. So this one hasn't seen a lot of attention, but it is the project that I always have with me. That way I am never stuck and I have something to work on. So that is another finish. As I said yesterday in part 1, a lot of these projects are going to be finishes, but it is nice just to kind of go through them. And I didn't realize I had so many works in progress, and it's kind of nice just to take them out and kind of reassess where I'm at with everything, and do I really want to finish them, and kind of re-inspire myself maybe to work on some of them. Okay, so another one that is most recent is this beautiful bag here. This is Bags by Awesome Granny. And in this bag, I have all of my sock tubes. I'm not going to pull them all out. You can just get an idea. Though, I think in total I have like five cranked pairs of socks in here that need to have cuffs, heels, and toes put on them. The one that I'm working on, actually just this morning I was working on it, is actually this one right here. It's going to be a pair of knee-high socks. The main colorway is Area 51 fibers in Wednesday's Rainbow. And then the contrast, this is a commissioned pair of socks. They wanted purple, so I'm using ultraviolet from Lichen and Lace. And I got the cuff and the toe done. Now I just need to put the heel in, and then I need to take my bonnet off. That is the bonnet. And I need to repeat that for the second sock and hopefully have them done for tomorrow. That is my goal today, to work on these and get them done. I don't see that being a problem. But I thought I would share this with you because these are a work in progress. But this is my bag where I keep all my crank socks. And like I said, there's about 5 pair in there. But these are definitely a finish. All right, the next one that I have to share with you is a hat that I kind of remembered as I was pulling everything out. And I kind of was looking at my Ravelry page, kind of getting an idea of what is still, you know, lingering, and a lot of it might be in this bucket. I have no idea. So the hat I'm about to show you is the 2x2 hat by Anne Gagnon, and I am using Sirdar Snuggly DK in the blueberry colorway. And I started this March 30th of 2025. And, whoops, here is where that is at. And I believe I'm doing a child size. If I remember correctly, there are different sizes in the pattern, and I am doing the child size. So yeah, it's just like a 2x2 ribbing, and it's pretty simple. Not quite sure why I know that I made a 2x2 hat, I remember it, and I flew through it without a problem. It was done within a day or two. And then I remember casting this one on like right away, and I don't know why I lost steam on it. Maybe too much ribbing, I'm not sure. It was something. But yeah, the pattern is free, and it is a worsted weight pattern, even though I'm using DK. And there's only one size apparently. Oh no, sorry, I apologize. I think it does have different sizes here. Pretty sure of it. Okay, so there might be some different sizes to this hat. I'm pretty sure I'm doing like a child size. Not quite sure. But is that a frog or finish? I think that's going to be a finish. I think I can manage that. It's pretty far along. I don't see why I couldn't actually finish this hat. I just need to look in my knit companion, see kind of where I'm at with it. It would be easy to figure out. I think it's too far along to frog it. It would be a shame to frog that. So I just need to put this in my current circulation of projects that I'm working on and tackle it. And I think that's something that I need to kind of set a goal for myself this year. I'm realizing is even if I just pick one of these projects and just work on it until it's finished, even just putting half an hour or an hour on it every day, I can get some pretty good progress on these projects and get them done. So I'm thinking that's something that I would like to do for this year. All right, the next project is a shawl, and I already know that from the bag, so I'm just going to pull it up here. This is the Crystal Fantasy Shawl by Joji Locatelli. I started this November 4th of 2022. Yes. It is a pretty old one, and I remember casting this on. Me and my bestie Angel both casted one on. Angel finished hers. I did not. So the Crystal Fantasy is like a wrap, and I have, if I can remember correctly, I'm just going to set the bag here so I don't drop it. I have the first section all finished. And it does, am I showing you the right side? No, I'm not. I'm showing you the back. Sorry. It has some beautiful striping, and it has this gorgeous lace. This is the first side. The second side is going to be exactly the same as this, and then somehow you join it in the middle. The middle is like a square, I believe. It's a very beautiful shawl, or wrap, I should say. But yeah, mine has been lingering since 2022. Don't know why. Why do any of these projects sit forever? I don't know why, but I don't have tags in here either to tell you what the yarn is. I want to say it's Polka Dot Creek though. I would like to say that is Polka Dot Creek, if I can remember right. I'm just gonna put this away quickly and take a look on my Ravelry page. Maybe I wrote what it was. Did I? Oh, I apologize. One of the colors is Cozy Posy Posh, which is an MCN merino cashmere nylon, and it is in the penny colorway. So I'm going to say that is the brown color. And then I don't have a name written for the second color, so I'm not sure what that is. Is it a frog or a finish? I want it to be a finished because I started it with Angel, and I would kind of like to finish that and have a match. Well, her shawl was different. She did different colors than I did, but I would still like to have the wrap. I think that it would be stunning and beautiful. I love my shawls and my wraps. I think that's going to be a finish. We're not doing too good on the frogs, guys, but that's not what this is about. This is just going through my projects. All right, so that goes for everything that was on the bed, which is already a lot. But there's more. There's a lot more. All right, what do we have in this bag? Well, in this bag here, I got acrylic yarn. Okay, I know what this is. I started a Hello Kitty. And I got her head done. And it appears that I have her little body done. And do I have anything else in here? Oh, I think I started her little bow. And I have a project bag, just one more row stuffed down in here as well. Isn't that terrible? I think I might put my 2x2 hat in that. I'm gonna do that right quickly. That way this project isn't sitting in my cabinet anymore. It actually has a bag. So yes, this one is a Hello Kitty, and she will definitely be finished. I am gonna bring her out to my little workstation, which is our kitchen table. Yes, our poor kitchen table. And I am going to finish her up. She'd be a perfect addition to my market table. And it doesn't look like she has very much left to finish, so I think that would be a quick project. And that one is knit. And I'm gonna just quickly take a moment. I'm pretty sure she's on my Ravelry. And if she is, I can tell you who made her. Hello Kitty. So I didn't put when I started her, but the pattern is Hello Kitty by Knitter Bees. So Knitter and B-E-E-S. And it is $2.99 USD, so it is a paid for pattern. But super cute. And it comes with 2 different color versions that you could do. Super cute. So there's that one. And I forgot to put yarn away. All right. And for this, I'm just using Impeccable Loops and Threads. I'm not sure if that's what the pink is as well, but it's all acrylic. Most of my toys that I make are acrylic. And the sun is coming out, so we have better lighting now. This is good. All right, what is next? This is scary, guys. This is really scary. All right, what is in here? In here is nothing but yarn. Acrylic yarn at that. Cool. We have just a bag full of random yarn, acrylic. So we don't have to worry about that. Just gonna put that aside. And this one here, I'm not even gonna open up because I know it is just yarn as well. I have I remember this bag now. It's got a sweater's quantity of Cascade 220 merino. Yeah. All right then. So there's 2 bags that I don't have to worry about. Maybe this isn't as scary as I thought. It's still bad though, guys. All right, what do we have in this one? I know there's something in this one. This is in a Christmas bag that I made. And what do we have? Oh, okay. This is my reading shawl by KF Jones. And you guys, the last time I shared this with you was probably in December. I was going to revive it. I got that much done on it. I was going to revive it and put in my Advent from last year into it. This is all Polka Dot Creek, except for the very bottom one, it's Yarn Indulgences. So this little bit here. So I am holding fingering weight double to get a DK weight because the shawl is DK. And yeah, I was going to put my Yarn Indulgences skeins in it. The reason why I stopped is because I chose to do white in between the colors, some of the colors. And I don't know why I stopped for. I love my shawls. I'm not exactly sure why. I just got, again, market stuff. Didn't get to my Advents the way that I really wanted to. And I kind of lost steam on it. I didn't even get day 1. This is day 1. I didn't even get day 1 put in it, and I kind of lost steam on it, so I just gave up on it, I guess. So yeah, I don't know what's going to happen with this one. This one might actually be a frog. I don't know. I think it would be very beautiful, but it might be a frog. I might take my Advent back out and repurpose it into something else. It's only the one color. And then frog the rest of this. I think that's what's going to happen. because I won't be able to put, I got 24 skeins, mini skeins, for the Advent, 20 grams, and that's not, I won't be able to put all 24 into this, which maybe that's another reason why I rethought it and didn't work on it. I'm not exactly sure now, but I think this will be a frog. All right, so we got one frog. All right, next, in this beautiful bag with cat hair on it. I think it's a Rose Hill Yarns bag. I can't remember. Oh, goodness gracious. I know this one's old. This is definitely a 2022 project. Oh, look how beautiful that is, though. Oh, my goodness. It is a shawl that doesn't have needles anymore. I think I was in the process of frogging this. As much as I don't want to. Look at that. This is using, let's see if I have the tags in here. I do. Polka Dot Creek in the charcoal colorway. If I held it the right way. And then the second colorway is Sweet Skein O' Mine and her slub base, on her slub base, in the Chicken Bones colorway. And oh, it is so good, guys. And the shawl, let me see if it's on my project pages here. I know I can tell you right now that it is by the Forest City Knit Girls. I did not create a project page. Maybe I was in the process of frogging this. I think so. Okay, it is the Painted Pebbles shawl by Forest City Knits. It's an asymmetrical type shawl. And yeah, it's absolutely beautiful. I believe they use slub yarn as well. I can't quite remember. But that is what this one is. And like I said, this has been in here for a long time. There's even like random white yarn in here. Don't understand that. I think it's definitely going to be a frog because I don't have a project page for it, and I would have to check my Knit Companion to see if I even still have a project up for it to even know where I am on this. But it's so pretty. What was I thinking? What was I doing? Oh, I think it's going to be a frog for sure. And I'll just have to repurpose the yarns together. Maybe it'll be still in the same shawl, but I might have to restart it in the future. But for right now, we have another frog. So that's 2 frogs. All right. I can tell you right now that I have a 3rd frog. This is something that I started in 2020. I don't have a project page for it, but I do remember that I started it in 2020. This was supposed to be a gift for somebody, and I just lost total steam on it. I was not liking the pattern. The yarn isn't too bad to work with. It's the Red Heart Hike. And I don't even think you can buy this yarn anymore. It's just a very, very soft, fluffy acrylic. And I got probably 6 balls of the stuff in here. And I think I was following a red heart pattern. I'd have to look at the ball band again, but it's just this big chunky cable. And I was attempting to knit a blanket. Not gonna happen. Definitely not gonna happen. It has been sitting here, like I said, since 2020. I will never finish this. I will repurpose the yarn into something else. There's enough there to make a sweater, but would I wear a big fluffy pink sweater? Probably not. It could be another blanket, maybe, I don't know. But we have another definite frog. So that is 3. Let me see. 1, 2, yeah, 3 frogs. Okay. And let's see what is in this cute little bag. I'm going to guess it's a sock. It's got to be a sock. Okay, it is a frogged sock. I started the cuff, and I got into the leg of it, and I pulled the needles. Go figure. This is Nova Knits, I can tell you that much. I don't know what the colorway is because there's no tag in here, but it was something clown, if I remember correctly. I don't think she has this one in her shop right now, but it is Nova Knits. So that is definitely a frog. It's already pretty much frogged. So yeah, it will be socks, but I'll probably crank them. I'm not sure yet. But there is 4. 4. We're doing good today. We're doing a lot better than yesterday. All right. And I just stabbed myself with a pair of scissors. Lovely. Okay. This is in a J. Hendry bag. This is one of my favorite project bags ever. And what do we have in here? I'm going to take the dangerous scissors out of the bag because that really hurt. Okay, we got stuffing. Okay, we got a crochet hook. Okay, so that's telling me that it must be some sort of toy. Okay, I think I know what this is. I think I was doing a crocheted gnome, if I can remember correctly. We got a bunch of random yarns in here, just filling up the bag. We got some Knit Picks Sport. And this is all I have in this bag. It's just a bag, again, full of random yarn and a body. So this is definitely a frog because, yeah. Oh boy. This bag is going to get cleaned out. And I'm going to put the stuffing back in it though. But get my crochet hook out and get whatever notions are in this bag out. That way I can start using my bag again because it's my favorite bag. That's kind of silly. All right. Next one I have is this beautiful bag that my friend Ren got me from South Africa. And in here, I already know which one this is. This one I casted on 2025. I had to think about that for a second. And this is my Incognito socks by Nancy Wheeler. It's got a beautiful cable pattern on it. Gobsmacked yarns. And I had just gotten into the gusset. yeah. This one here, not hard to do at all, but I put it away because my brain and me really love vanilla socks, and this is obviously cables. And I think this is a frog. I'm gonna make it a frog because I haven't been tempted to work on it. It is not a hard cable to do at all. It's just that it's got a pretty long repeat on it, and obviously I haven't been gravitating towards it. So I'm going to frog. Got to make some choices here, guys, instead of having stuff pretty yarn lingering and not doing anything. So that is a frog. All right. Got another random bag here. Let's see if it's got anything in it at all. Well, it has a pair of needles, and it's got a pair of very beautiful scissors, and just random yarn. So this obviously is nothing. It's just another bag that I need to go through and just get cleaned out. I think this was the original bag that my reading shawl was in. That's kind of what that looks like. All right, so we're getting down. There's only a couple more in here. The next one, I already know what this is. This is in my Nomi bag. We have another sock. And this one is definitely a finish. This is another Vanilla Bean by Kay the Crazy Sock Lady. And I believe I am on through the gusset decreases on this one, and I'm onto the foot. This is a definite finish. I did the pop of color again. And the yarn that I'm using for this, I don't have the tag, but it is Lily and Pine. And this colorway is just amazing. The contrast for it, can't remember if it was a mini that actually came with the skein or not. I really don't remember. But this is definitely a finish. These will be amazing. So that is going to go in the finish pile. Okay. I already know what this one is, and it is also going to be a finish. This is my Free Your Fade shawl by Andrea Mowry. This one I want to get back out so badly because I really, really want this shawl. This is a gradient skein that I am using from Merit Gobsmacked Yarns. And I'll look at the tag here in a moment, but I think it's called Heat Wave. So Free Your Fade is an asymmetrical type shawl. It's just full of garter and squishy garter and eyelets. And it is amazing. I absolutely love it. I already have one of these shawls, and it is my most worn shawl. I really love asymmetrical shawls, but it is just perfect. It is fingering weight, and it is just really amazing. So, oh, Tropical Heat is the colorway. And there's the rest of my gradient. So I have a ways to go on this. I would like to go until I absolutely run out of all the yarn. So this is definitely a finish because I want this shawl. This one might not be going into hiding. Okay, what else do we got here? Okay, we have another bag of kind of random yarns. However, there is a project in here. Get it untangled. I do remember this. I had started a baby muscle burra. I got through the increases on it, and I was just starting to do the plain knitting. The yarn that I'm using for this, I think I still have, yes, it is the Cascade Yarns Cherub DK, and the color number is 14. Not even sure if you can buy this anymore, but it is an acrylic, right? 55% nylon, 45% acrylic. Yeah, and I thought it would be a really cute baby hat. However, I'm gonna frog it. There's no sense. I'm gonna frog it. And there's like a bunch of random like acrylic yarns down in the bottom of this bag as well, so got a theme going on here. All right, I'm gonna make a little bit of noise. All right, this one here, I already know what this is. This is a Everyday Cowl by Andrea Mowry. And did I rip? I already frogged it. Yeah, I thought I did. Yeah, I already frogged it. So I will just share with you the yarns. I believe this is Biscotte. And this was yarn that I got either for my birthday. There's mohair. Yarn I got for my birthday from my friend Angel. And I definitely wanted to put the two together into something special. And that is still going to happen. I just have to figure out what it is I want to do. Not sure why I would have pulled out the Everyday Cowl, because it's actually a really good pattern. But yeah, that's already frogged. That was easy. And then we have one more left, and I already think I know what this is. It's another sock. I don't know what's up with all the sock whips. I know I'm obsessed with knitting socks, but usually I finish them. And it is a pair of socks. I thought so. And the ones I thought they were too. This is Rose Hill Yarns. This is very beautiful. I casted this on during the summer, I believe. So I'm already on to the foot of this sock. And if I remember correctly, I was going to use the contrast for the toe as well. Do I have the ball band in here to tell you what the colorway is? Yes, I do. It is Rose Hill Yarns, and it is a Yarn Club colorway. So, and it was August's colorway from not last year, the year before, so 2023, I believe, because that's when I was getting the Yarn Club. So yeah, this is definitely a finish. I definitely love these socks. I think they are beautiful, and they are definitely a finish. All right, so that is what is in my Rubbermaid. Now, we made good progress today. We got rid of 5, I believe, projects that I am not going to finish. So that's pretty decent. However, there is stuff that is missing, because on my Ravelry project pages, we went over that. I casted on a Bean and Olive baby sweater by Andrea Mowry. And I know it's still lingering around here somewhere, but there's a picture of it. I am using Lion Brand yarns. It's the one that has merino in it. So I know, and it's still in that place. It hasn't gone further. I'm on the last repeat of the like the zigzag at the bottom of the yoke. So I still have to split for sleeves and do the body and the sleeves for the sweater. So that one is lingering around somewheres. That will definitely be a finish. I would like to finish that one for sure. I had did one of those sweaters before and I rather enjoyed it. So I would like to finish this one as well. I don't know what size I was doing. I didn't mark it down either. Go figure. Hopefully it's in my Knit Companion. Gotta love Knit Companion. Okay, my reading shawl, I'm going to mark that as gone. Dressed Up Bears, that is in here. It is a crocheted pattern of a bear. It was a kit from Craftsy that I had got, and the bear is completed. It's actually up on my bookshelf. All I need to do is make a sweater for it. It does have a pullover and a cardigan version in it. It is crocheted. I just haven't been wanting to crochet the sweater for it. So the bear is all finished. It's sitting up there. It just needs a sweater. So that is definitely a finish because the bear is done. I just need to decide whether it's going to have a sweater or not. And if it's not going to have a sweater, then I just might put a ribbon around its neck and make a bow. But that one is done, kind of, but it's not done. I need to make a decision about that. Okay, the baby Musselburgh, we can mark that as frogged. And the only thing left that I am seeing on here that I don't have a project bag for is my, I can never say it, Martimo by Caitlin Hunter. It is a t-shirt, and I know I was using Cozy Posy Yarn Co. for the main color, the brown. And I can't remember what the black charcoal was. I think that was just Cascade Heritage. It is a fingering weight. And I really, really wanted this one. I love the bottom lace on it. It is beautiful. Actually, no, I did get much farther than that. I was all the way, it's a bottom up, which I'm pretty sure is why I hated working on it. Because I do not like bottom up sweaters. But I just really wanted the finished product. But it's all the way up. I did the front panel, and I believe I have to do the back panel, and they're shaping for the neck. It's all coming back to me now. There was shaping for the neck, and I had messed up the shaping for the neck, or it was short rows, I can't remember, but it had something to do with the neck on the front or the back, and I had messed it up, and I put it away, and I have never picked it up since. So yeah, that's one that is missing. Would it be a frog or a finish? It would probably be a finish because I have never done a fingering weight garment before. This would be the first. And yeah, it is, the body of it is pretty much done. So if I was to find it, I would definitely finish it because yeah, it's a really nice one and I would love to have that. I started that April 14th of 2022. So there's a lot that I started in 2022 and never finished, apparently. So yeah, that's right around the time that we had moved as well. So I'm going to use that as an excuse as to why a lot of these things haven't been worked on. But it is what it is. So I hope you guys enjoyed this little two-part series. Thank you for sticking it in with me if you did. And I hope you had fun going through all my projects as much as I did. It was refreshing to see some of these projects again and kind of figure out what I would like to put back into circulation and work on more steadily. And it's also nice to get rid of some things that were just lingering, and also figuring out that I need to clean out some of these bags, because some of these bags I would either like to use or they have notions in them that should not be in there. So it's refreshing to do, kind of spring cleaning. So that's rather nice. So yeah, again, I hope you enjoyed this little video series, and next week I will be back with a regular episode. So until then, happy knitting, guys, and God bless. Bye.